All right, moving right along, fam. Moving right along. Conscious community. Yo, salute to y'all, man. Salute to every last one of y'all out there trying to uplift the people. I got I done said this before. I'm not gonna, go into it again. When I started on my, I guess you could say, intellectual journey a few years back, in my studies, when I was introduced to the conscious community, obviously through um, channels like the House of Consciousness, Sinetta TV, who's really big. It's like the platform for most of those conscious community guys. They're based out of New York and things like that. And I've seen a lot of people fly from all over the world to either have conversations with them, attend their debates and lectures. And when I started watching them, you see those, and then the algorithms flow. Then you see the Hebrew Israelites videos, and then you see them clashing with like a lot of the Kemetic scholars and all of these people that be on Sarnetta's joint. And then after you watch so many of them and start studying a lot of the things are spoken in repetition, and they speak a lot about old ancient, kings and queens of Africa and of that time. And a lot of the other side likes to dissect the validity of the Bible and the importance of keeping the scripture and keeping the word. So, very, interesting things, you can take a lot from them, nonetheless. But see what end up happening, which happens a lot with, the Black community. Um, when money gets involved, a lot of the messaging and I think the overall core principles and standards where a lot of the guys profess that they stand on, um, at that time they're kind of null and void. You don't really see or hear those things. Now they're clouded by, the very things that they say are a detriment, to our people. Um, but see, when it started, there was like five guys that I, myself took a lot of, interest in, the way they deliver their message. I mean, more so in the messaging that they deliver. And I get, I can, say I get a lot of information from, whether young or old. Um, one was Brother Polight, who has probably been said, or at one point it was probably stated, probably one of the most profound, I guess you could say, modern speakers, if you will, or idealists, of his time, or more so in his community at least. Um, so having that thoughts of what of just taking in the messaging, and I've always gotten that, even when I, in studying, because I'm doing all this at the same time I'm studying, I'm getting more in depth in the into Minister Farrakhan and other teachers. I get introduced to all of them, the whole world at the same time. Umar to Tariq and all the guys, everybody. But I did end up straying away when a lot of them things, because I don't agree with a lot of the things that the guys stand for. And more so, Brother Polight. Brother real name, Michael Nowak. Michael Nowak. It tripped me out. They do all these guys do all this talking, man, all of this and that, and don't even have black lawyers. Like, look at him. Look, the Louis shoe. Look at him. You know what I mean? You look like a rapper, man. You out here carrying on like a pimp. Like, look at his Instagram. Y'all go to I Am Brother Polight's Instagram. Look at his picture. Look at the women he parade, how he parade our queens. Grabbed their head, pushed it towards his genital area. This is one of the black women is God. Man, these niggas, that's what they do. Him, Pharoah, all of them, black woman is God, which I totally agree. They helped me listening to those brothers. I'm telling you, back in the day, y'all, listening to them back in the day. And I'm saying back in the day, listening to them when I first began introduced to them, back before they were who they are now in this celebrity world. So I guess I aided and abetted, you know what I mean, whatever they became. But listening to them now, man. Yo, young Pharoah, right? Young Pharoah, very unfortunate what happened to this brother, man. You know what I mean? Because he's young, you know, younger than I am, but the brother's very highly intelligent. And I didn't know, you know what I mean? I don't know, I guess for a while, you know what I mean? We these guys, they read these books and they mask, you know, the bullshit. They just like everybody else. Y'all just like everybody else. Y'all ain't no, they ain't no different. In fact, Michael Nowak right here, he actually worse than a lot of these, you know, criminals out here. At least a lot of them, the ones that walking in the evil ass light that they walking in. They're walking in their evil ass truth. You're putting on this persona, you know, and taking advantage, but it's not surprising considering, you know, Polight's mentor, speaker, who he came up on, his spiritual father mentor, I guess, gentleman by the name of Dr. York, who's in prison right now for molestation and pedophilia. You know what I mean? So that's why I said he defended this man religiously. You know what I mean? When he was first, when I, you know, like again, like all these, like when I was introduced to these guys, was like the client, like the very beginning, and then slowly as I'm listening to them, listening to the video, listening to their studies and things like that, just taking in the messages. Because like I said again, after I, you know, do my little YouTube thing, I'm not where these guys are. You know what I mean? I don't, you know, it don't go past that for me. So like, you know, even like, you know, with brother Young Pharoah, you know what I mean? He raps whatever. I never, the song or two I like heard, I think his music is trash, to be honest. So like I don't follow him bit past that, but the brother does have good information and he has a great way of doing research and you know, tackling certain issues, and that I applaud. And as the same with brother Polight. But see, these guys on a personal level, man, makes all of that shit null and void for me when it comes to. And there's a video where his young Pharaoh got rich, and his baby mom goes online to expose him. You know what I'm saying? And very interesting. Young lady by the name of Golden Beauty. His young Pharaoh baby mama, yo. And she looks so young. I don't know how old she is. Looks like she's about 16, 17, maybe 19. I bet she no more than 19 years old. And see, one thing about y'all, man, fella, y'all gotta understand, y'all be doing these girls like that. Don't forget, boy, them women know all your business. So you know, I already tell she finna go in.
Not on Trump, even though in his other video, he submitted he on Trump, so just a bias for me.
Look, all Mr. Black woman is God, the white man is the devil, the white man is evil, this and that. Out here on shrooms.
Okay. So the reason why I left yesterday was because
he turned into, didn't he do all this? Yo, wait a minute. Yo, didn't young Pharaoh try to expose Nature Boy? Didn't one of you man, didn't he do that? The Nature Boy had all the girls out running this sex code out here in Mexico, or whatever the fuck you were trying to expose, which was bullshit too. That when all that started going on, man, that country community shit crazy.
Like the internet is gonna pull out their belt and give us a whooping or something. That does not make sense. So he started basically like, we need to shut the fuck up and just listen sometime. Don't question me and don't question the way I want to do stuff and blah. I'm like, okay, cool, why did you?
Yo, no, I don't even want to hear baby girl go in on nobody, baby. Make a long story short, whole country community full of shit.